because we have end of the season honors. The Oscars were last night. Did you watch, Dennis?
No.
Neither did I. But I would watch if they did an ACC honors award ceremony. Let's talk the big ones. North Carolina guard RJ Davis is the player of the year. Yeah. I think we could have given that one away about a month ago.
Also, daylight savings was this weekend.
Yeah, tides in and then out. Tax time coming up. Other things we need to be able to predict. RJ Davis, ACC Player of the Year. You know what? If there is an argument for guys sticking around, RJ Davis might be it. He is somebody that's gotten better throughout his time in Carolina. At times, he took a backseat to people even in his own recruiting class. And you know, if you would have guessed who it would be coming into the season, I'm not sure RJ Davis would have been that guy. But all year, he's been that dude for the Tar Heels. He stepped up. He had one of the great scoring tears that we've seen. So rightfully so. And now that allows him to, you know, go into rarefied air of North Carolina greats. And he did it, you know, not saying others get asterisks, but it's only his fourth year, right? This is not a COVID. I feel like anytime someone breaks a record, and we have to address that if they had like an extra year that players, you know, years ago didn't have. He did it in 4, so credit to him. Other Reese Beekman from Virginia, ACC Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, I agree with it to an extent. Part of me wants to say his teammate Ryan Dunn should have gotten it.
Ryan Dunn got the second most votes.
I didn't even see that. But you got to pick someone from that Virginia team.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's only, you know how you talk about like, oh, don't etch it in stone. I feel like you could etch in Defensive Player of the Year, just the like comma Virginia part, and then you have to figure out what name goes in front of it.
Like pick which one. Yeah.
But Beekman back-to-back Defensive Players of the Year. Not many do that. Rookie of the Year, if we have a snub, I think this might be it. Freshman of the Year, Rookie of the Year. Jared McCain, not the winner. Marcus Burton of Notre Dame. Marcus Burton's a good player. Marcus Burton can flat out score. Mm-hmm. Marcus Burton, I think this is like the Kevin Love in Minnesota thing, where it's like if you have no one else out there, you get to pad your stats a little bit more. Jared McCain has to share the stats with significantly more talent at Duke than Burton does at Notre Dame. I would have guessed McCain would be that guy. I've been describing McCain as the freshman of the year for the last however many weeks.
You're not the only one.
I think he's like if an Elite Eight game came down to like, hey, there's 4 minutes left, I think I'd rather have McCain on the floor for my team than Burton. That's no disrespect to Burton. That's more praise for McCain. What else we got here? First teamers, RJ Davis, makes sense. PJ Hall makes a lot of sense. Second leading scorer. We've been hyping him up all year. Kyle Filipowski of Duke. The stats say he should be there. There's going to be some ACC fans that like making fun of that one. Hunter Salas of Wake Forest, who is also one of the most improved, if you look at that award. Didn't win it, but was up there. And Blake Hinson of Pitt. If I'm correct here, oh, no, never mind. No representative from UVA on the first team. 3 of the 5 bye-week teams all the way to Thursday. Wake Forest and Clemson bye till Wednesday. So the better teams were rewarded. Dennis, while I continue scrolling here, what stands out to you?
Armando Bacot's second team. Third team, DJ Horn and Harrison Ingram and Jeremy Roach. So 3 guys here in the triangle all making third team, as well as Jared McCain making honorable mention. But Hubert Davis, Coach of the Year.
Hubert Davis, Coach of the Year.
I by a landslide.
Yes, I'm fine with that. I would have also been fine with Jeff Capel. Either of those I would have been fine with. Hubert Davis, people forget how bad Carolina was last year. We were talking about it looked like this was all fair. We were talking about NC State kind of looked like they had packed it in a bit. And there were some comparisons to Carolina last year, similar vibes at this point in their season. To now be almost, the debate is, are they going to be a 1 or a 2 seed in the NCAA tournament? That's a big come up. But also what Capel was able to do. And you know who should have probably – I need to make sure he's not on the list before I say like he didn't get any love in Coach of the Year. You know who should have gotten more love in Coach of the Year?
Who?
Damon Stoudemire of Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
Because the cupboard was bare. and he has some of the biggest upsets of the season. He beat Duke early in the season, then he beat Carolina, right?
Yeah, beat Carolina as well.
Those two alone right there for a Georgia Tech team that doesn't have much going for them.
Only team to beat Wake at Wake.
And they beat Wake at Wake, which is like
the only team to do it.
That's like beating the Lakers in Winston-Salem. I mean, if you beat them on the road, that's like beating Winston-Salem High. That's like beating a local high school. But beating them at home, that's like beating the dream team. I thought Damon Stoudemire should have got more love. He got one vote there. I don't know if he should have won the award, but he should have been significantly more than one vote. Anything else standing out to you?
No, sir.
Congratulations to everybody. Get yours. Don't give awards back. If they want to give them to you, don't say, so-and-so all got snubbed. They should actually win. Walk up there, grab the trophy, say thank you, and then, try to focus in on the ACC tournament. But that one is pretty cool for everybody involved.